Channeling is just being in an altered state that's called gamma in the brain. This is between 40 and 100 cycles per second, and everyone channels from time to time. Everyone's in that state. It's what we call being in the zone. When
Right.
you are doing something that you love to do, you're completely consumed by it. You have no sense of the passage of time. You think you've been doing something for 15 minutes. You look up, it's been 2 hours. That's the channeling state. So it's a natural altered state that we all do. But what we've discovered, and this is one of the reasons why we made the documentary that we made, First Contact, is we wanted to totally demystify what the concept of channeling was all about. So, in the documentary, I even had my head wired to an EEG machine to see what was going on in the brainwaves and the difference between my normal state and the channeling state. And we found there are some profound differences. But when anyone gets into that state, no matter what they choose to do with it, different things are happening. There's a higher state of connectivity, of association, of information synthesis and processing. There's altered perceptions of how things are interconnected with one another. And so you can bring through all sorts of creative acts, creative information. I mean, when a painter is lost in a painting, when a singer is lost in the song, they're channeling. When an actor becomes the role, they're channeling. So you can connect to many different things. You can use it in different ways, but it's a profoundly accelerated and upgraded state of being in which you can create and bring through information on a much higher level, kind of like standing on a mountaintop and seeing the big picture instead of being down in the valley and limited. So I just happen to, steer in the direction of connecting to what presents itself as an extraterrestrial entity who operates on that level consistently in terms of their frequency, their vibration from a higher plane of existence. Because that's also what happens when you channel, or when you're in that state of doing what you love to do, is your frequency, your energy goes up. As I said, the brainwave goes much higher. And it connects you to different things that are then possible to connect to from that level. Anyone who gets into that zone is, in a sense, in a channeling state. And it's almost like things happen effortlessly. They just come through. It's like it is coming from a higher level or somewhere else. You don't feel like you're actually doing it. It's just you're become almost literally like a conduit or a vessel for information that arranges itself in a perfect way. So yeah, when people are able to come from that, they achieve all sorts of amazing things.